Rost? 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 Where is he? 2 days before the proving and he goes off without me? He wouldn't do that.
Hey together, here's Aaron the Black Dragon. Don't mind that weird transition right there. It's totally fine. Welcome back to another episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Ah yeah, that was that. How did I sprint again? Oh yeah, with that button. I need to figure just quickly out how everything worked again. That is that. Okay, cool. That is... Oh yeah, for making me some... Can I craft them? I can. I can't. I don't have anything. Ah, damn it. Well...
He said we'd go hunting this morning. Why isn't he here? Where's he gone to?
Good question. We're looking for Rost, by the way. Because he said that we're gonna go together through the provings that are gonna be happening, I think today. Oh, there you are, Rost.
He's just standing there.
Well,
What's going on with him?
don't know. Let's go and ask him. Hey, Rost, how's it going? Everything alright?
Aloy, you're here.
Did you want to be alone?
No. We must speak. I've been thinking about your training, Aloy. You've learned to hunt, learned to survive. But I fear there's a lesson I failed to teach you. Would you learn it now?
Of course. I'll always learn what you have to teach.
There has been some trouble recently. It affords an opportunity to learn this lesson, but it will be dangerous. You must come prepared, or you will die. Descend into the Embrace, and hunt until you have gathered the parts for fire arrows.
Fire arrows? What kind of trouble are we talking about?
Once you have the parts, you will meet me there, at the gate beyond the village of Mother's Heart.
The North Gate? At the edge of the Embrace?
Yes. Now be on your way.
Is something else bothering you?
No, I'm fine.
Are you worrying about what happens after the proving?
What happens is clear. You will be accepted as one of the tribe, and I will still be an outcast. To be shunned.
Rost, even if the tribe accepts me, I won't...
There is much to do, Aloy. We will discuss this later.
Okay. I'll go gather the parts, but I'm also going to pay Karst a visit.
Aloy, that man breaks the law every time he speaks to you.
And I'm glad he does. I want to buy a tripcaster, and no other trader will sell to outcasts.
Stock it with ammunition, then. You'll find use for that weapon tonight.
That sounds ominous. All right. See you at the North Gate.
Cool. So, we have an objective for today. Also, whoop,
Something's really bothering him.
slackline.
I'm gonna abandon him. He's wrong.
Well, let's see about that. Also, open map. Look at this beautiful map. There's a lot that you can explore. And a lot of places that you don't really ever go to. Like this spot here in particular is one where the game, I think, at least never really sends you to. It's a fun place to explore, but otherwise pointless. Anyway, we need to head over there. Also gonna make sure that we hit up any sort of campfire along the way, because they are quick travel points and also our main method of saving. So any campfire that we find, I mean, we haven't even been there and it already gave us that, it will just make our life easier. And this will be one thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to find all of the campfires. He will learn how to save the game. I have done so already after the first recording. Also, I just want to point out,
2 days until I
hunt animals.
2 days, and I'll know who she was. And why I was cast out at birth.
I mean,
There could be an excuse for that. Alright. Time to gather the parts for some fire arrows. I should find a herd.
Yes, you should. We should. I should. But also... Ooh. Why are you scrapped? Must have been somebody else. Definitely wasn't me. Hey there, Hunter. Probably gonna shun me.
Do all outcasts sneak around startling people?
I'm sorry. Didn't even do anything.
2 more days, then I'll know what it's like in there. It's so many people crammed into one place. I guess no one ever gets lonely in there.
Well... That's 600, that's 200. Making my way towards that first and then that one. Probably worth the time to go around that way. I mean, we need to talk to Carson anyway. Karst, not Carson, for the Tripcaster, so it's on our way, so let's just go ahead and deal with the hunting here first. I'm so happy that there's no stamina bar or anything. Also, wrong. We have skills and stuff that we can do because we are level 3. Actually, I can show that in here as well. We are level 3, so we have some points that we can spend. Silent Strike, Hunter Reflexes, slows down the time when we jump, which is really helpful. Then the Silent Drop makes us just roll off. Then Concentration, which means we can just slow down time for any situation, which I highly recommend. Critical Hit, it's a takedown maneuver, really good. Precision, light spear attacks have an increased chance to knock off armor and components. It's good, it's not something I would go for. Then we have a Lure Call, which is good for like silent takedowns, so they in combination really good, just one on itself, not so. Healer speeds up healing from the medicine pouch. Then they gather additional natural resources when foraging. And we have Shard Salvager, disassembled resources and modifications into 50% of their metal value. So that's overall gonna be really helpful. What I wanna have is... I wanna have concentration, because that's really good to have the concentration, just slow down time whenever we can. I definitely wanna have the silent takedown. And either the Hunter Reflexes or the critical hit. Actually, in that case, we could also go for the Lure Call since we have silent takedown now. Precision I do not care too much about. Let's go actually for the Salvager, making a little bit more out of our money, so that's okay. Then inventory, we have some resources right here. We get some exclamation marks for new stuff that we just have. It's not too important. We have the Carter Hunter Bow. Oh yeah! We have a nice bow that we can put modifications in. If we would have any modifications, that is. But I don't think we have. Just normal arrows where we can go into craft stuff. If we don't want to do that on the fly. Yeah, we don't have any modifications. Which is a shame, but whatever. All the data that we collected first episode. So there's gonna be a lot of exclamation marks in the future. And also the machine log, where we can just read up on a lot of stuff that all of the machines have in store for us. I will go through that from time to time, but it's not like the big thing for me to focus on right now. But I will do that for like bigger monsters. We will definitely go in there. So... Campfire discovered. Nice. Oh yeah. Need to remember that we can slide like this. Really helpful. Also gather just any herb that you find. They're just really helpful. So let's just climb up here first. Thinking about taking out the Watcher first and then dealing with anything else. Whatever. And another one. There you go. They're just alerted, but there's nothing else there. Okay. Goodbye. Oh my god, how did I actually... Whoop. Also, ow. How did I dodge it? Oh yeah, there we go. This with a mouse and keyboard would probably be a lot easier. Boom, ouch. There you go, and goodbye. Gonna use my healing herbs. Not the smoothest way of solving any problems, but still a method of solving problems, I wanna say. Also, thank you for the blaze canister, because I need those. Could have technically also just worried about grabbing the stuff. Just shooting that down from all of them and be done with that. Whatever. The herd seems to be still somewhat alert. Also. Wrong button there. We got some modifications. What did we get? Damage coil. Plus 5 damage. Okay. So... if I go to crafting, modification... yeah. Let's put that on. A little bit more damage. Why not? Okay, they see me now, but... whoop! Sorry, I would need you to calm down there for a hot second. If you don't attack me, that makes my life just a little bit easier. And yes, there's a lot of stealth that you actually can do in this game. I'm right now not concerned about stealth though. We're just needing to gather a few parts. Oh, I'm out of ammo. That's less good. I'm used to having so much more ammo than just that bit. Okay, where are you? Just silently slide around. I would love for you to just move a little bit so that I can shoot down your blaze canister. Then you can just do whatever you want. There you go. And now there you go. Technically I don't need to do a lot more, but still. Oh dang it, I missed it. Where is it? Whoop. Oh, there you are. Whoop. And goodbye. I think we have more than enough parts at this point. Yeah. Weapons. I know how to do stuff. Thank you, however, for explaining everything to us, game. You know what? You're standing so nice and silently right there. And goodbye. I'm gonna craft myself a few more of these. And that's not a lot of flaming arrows, blaze arrows. And I know that I wanna have blaze arrows. Because I love everything that can just set stuff on fire. So I don't have enough shards. Actually, in that case, okay, we have fire. Since it is everything I can do at the moment, more damage and fire. Sure. Is there anything else that I maybe could... X to disassemble. Okay, so I could disassemble a few things here. So I'm gonna disassemble once, that way I can make myself the rest of the flame arrows. That's good enough. Cool, now I have everything. Now I feel like we are good. Also, for everyone worrying that this will be a travesty, miss me running around like this, don't worry, we will get into the stealth. This was just like the first little instance right there, so we don't need to be that stealthy. Just calm yourself. also gonna go hunting a lot of animals in the near future, so be prepared for that as well, because we will need some animal parts for stuff. And I wish I could travel a little bit faster, but I can't. At least not now. The only thing that I can do is slide, run, slide, run. That's the fastest way you can travel. It's just do a slide and a run every now and then. At least at this point in the game. Just gives you a little bit of a boost, so if you're interested in that. Other than that, it doesn't do a lot. I thought for a second that this was a person, but it's not, it's just herbs. Herb de derps.
Time to see Karst and get a tripcaster.
Yeah, hey Karst. I would love to have a tripcaster from you. Also, where are you?
No one else around. Looks safe to meet.
I hope so.
Looks nervous.
Karst? You alright? What is it? Hey Karst. Karst?
Well, well, well. An outcast on my doorstep. All mother protect me.
Surprised you saw me the way you keep looking every other direction to make sure no one's watching. Careful there, or you'll sprain your neck.
It's always a pain in the neck when you show up, girl, one way or another.
Is there a reason why you're acting so cranky today?
Once you run the proving and get made a brave, you'll deal with traitors in Mother's Heart. Maybe I don't like losing customers.
Traitors who don't break the law and deal with outcasts, you mean?
That's right. Our days of crime will be behind us, so long as you keep quiet.
Are you worried I'm going to tell someone that you trade with outcasts?
I don't think you're the kind who talks, but you never know.
You can stop worrying. The secret's safe with me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But I don't mind hearing it.
The only person I've ever told about our trades is Rost.
Yeah, well, not like he can turn me in, even if he wanted to. Law and duty sort of a man, that Rost. I don't know how you stand it.
You really don't know why he was cast out?
I've told you no. I don't think anyone knows what he did, but it must have been serious because his term is for life.
Why do you take the risk, trading with outcasts?
Every time you ask. If a big, meaningful talk is what you're after, move along.
It's because you used to be one, isn't it?
Yeah. Got caught poking around one of the metal ruins out beyond the Embrace. Matriarch said I was tainted and gave me 5 years.
What did you see in the ruins?
Nothing I can make sense of. After my shunning, I tried living back in Mother's Heart, but everyone I knew had moved on, and there were so many people everywhere I turned. I like it better out here.
Well, now that we've done all of the dialogue, let's trade.
Last time I visited, you had a tripcaster available for trade. Still got it?
I do. But you'd need to bring me a scrapper lens. What can I say? Special weapons don't come cheap.
Oh, I can pay. Took down a scrapper not long ago. Stripped out the lens in perfect condition.
I'll be the judge of that. Show me.
And here is a trade screen. So we can buy weapons, resources, traps and potions, which will be super helpful in the long run. We have ammo, we have treasure boxes, which are okay. I'm gonna go for them because why not? They are inexpensive and they have some nice stuff in them. And then we have buyback. If we sold anything that they didn't want to sell, we can buy it back right here. So the tripcaster in trade for a scrapper lens. There you go. Now we have a tripcaster. I will choose you up here. I also would love to have like the sling, because I love the slings, or just a stronger bow overall. Or just a sharpshooter bow, because I love the extra range that you have with the sharpshooter weapons. I want to have a normal bow and a sharpshooter bow, because so beautiful. And you also have a Carja sling, so also not bad. But I'm done for now for the shopping, so thank you very much and goodbye.
Now that you've got yourself a tripcaster, practice how to use it someplace else, all right? My life's exciting enough without a bunch of shock wire booby traps to trip over.
Really? Could have fooled me. Will you be around later, in case I want to make another trade?
I'll be here. Same as usual, bring me the parts you harvest from any machines you hunt. The better the parts, the more shards I'll pay. Be sure to take a close look at my inventory, though. Who knows? Maybe I've got something that could give you an edge in the proving.
I guess that concludes our business.
All right. Good luck in the proving. Blessing of All Mother and all that.
I've got what I need. Time to meet Rost at the North Gate.
Sure, but also we now have a new weapon. If we switch up, we switch to the Tripcaster. And where is a good spot for the nearest herd? If we go down here, we find another campfire. We will worry about that at a later point. So we just need to head up there. So we're gonna go like a direct line. I'm not gonna try and go any fancy way around. I hope the people wouldn't mind if I go through here. Yeah, they should be fine with me just fussing around in the city.
Just because I'm shunned doesn't mean I won't pass through.
I'm just gonna go through. You don't have to interact with me. I'm just, you know. Sorry. I know that you don't like me. It will be just a second. And we also can swim fast in water. We've only seen swimming thus far in the very first cutscene there. With the training. Oh yeah, and stealthy swim. That's also a thing. Anyway, we learned about swimming now. Is there anything that we can use that on, or... Well, I think we're just gonna do that with Rost together. Ooh. Well, actually, maybe I can do something there. Either just run past all of that, or... What is... Is it you? Chirping like that? There's a fox. I was about to shoot it, but then I said no. Whatever you think you're doing, I'm not interested. Or am I? I need to get up here. Really quickly. Whoop. Please don't just stand on the platform. Oops. So I need to get over there. Also, there is fall damage. I know that. And I should have been more careful with that. But I wasn't. Anywho, let's just run over here really quickly. That was probably the dumbest thing so far.
I wonder what's going on.
Something bad, probably.
There he is.
Hi there, Rost. What's going on? I hear a lot of noises from in there, so tell me.
You have the fire arrows.
I do. Those explosions and shouts beyond the embrace. Is that the trouble you were talking about?
You will know soon enough. Until then, we wait for dark.
Wait for dark? I don't understand. Those explosions are outside the embrace. What can we do from in here?
The lesson will be taught in due time, Aloy. Until then, we wait.
I saw Karst and got that tripcaster I was talking about.
I hate to think what that outlawed trader charged for a weapon of that make.
It wasn't cheap, but the caster is worth it.
Perhaps. You'll know it's worth soon enough.
Look, Rost. I've thought it through, and I'm not going to shun you after the proving, okay? I won't do it. I'm not about to pretend that you never raised me.
Aloy, the law forbids all contact.
It does, and I don't care. I know what duty means for you, Rost, but all tribal law has ever done for me is take things away. And that's not gonna happen again.
Aloy, I must obey the law.
And so you will. I knew you'd say that, so this is what we'll do. I'll come to you in secret. No one will see me, so I won't get in trouble. And I know you won't talk to me because it's against the law, but I'll talk to you. It'll be my crime, not yours. You'll just listen. And that's how we'll handle this.
You've put a lot of thought into this.
I know. So you can stop worrying. It's handled.
Yes. So it is.
Still a while to go before dark. I guess I'll get some rest.
Good idea. There'll be no time for sleep tonight.
Well. Shush. You're trying to be stealthy right now, game. Well. Let's rest at the campfire. I think for that I actually need to pull a save, which is kind of frustrating, but what can you do?
Opening a gate for an outcast?
Some who are shunned reaped honor before disgrace.
So much for tribal law.
I spoke to no one, and now we must both keep silent, for we are outside of the embrace. These are the true wilds, Aloy, with threats unlike any you have ever faced.
That carcass. What sort of beast was that?
The tribe calls it a sawtooth, and it's something new. Something angry. Since they first started appearing 10 years ago, they have killed many braves.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume here that this is what we're gonna deal with. A sawtooth. Just guessing. Just gonna grab a few materials here.
It's not far.
Oh, you say that. I'm just...
A machine, that's what.
What sort of
Okay.
machine does that?
The sort of machine you're hunting now.
Oh, watch your carcass. I'll harvest the parts.
Always
Watch your
good.
surroundings.
It's just a rabbit. We're fine. Everything's cool, Rost. Just rabbits. So... Oh. That's not a rabbit over there. That is something else. Actually, I'm gonna switch over to my normal arrows. I'm just gonna go down here. How's it going, my good friend? Do you wanna look this way, please? You are a douchebag, you know that? I could just wait for you to look my way, but then again, why would I? I like how the camera always, even if we walk past enemies, kind of keeps a focus on the enemies that you walk past. Just so that you make sure that you're not all of a sudden missing an enemy somewhere. Which is also nice because you have a little glare on the lens once you stealth weave. Ooh, if I want to be stealthy, that'd be good. I can't weave that into any of my armor right now because I'm pretty sure anything that we have, yeah, there's nothing that I can do there. And in here I cannot put anything like this.
An entire lodge wrecked by sawtooths? How many were there?
I didn't bring you here to answer questions, Aloy. I brought you here to deal with that. This hunt is yours to make, Aloy. Yours alone. No matter what happens, I will not intervene. You understand? You are on your own.
I should stay out of sight.
Definitely.
Tall grass to approach.
And give me all of that. Also,
Where can I place my traps?
yeah. It will not let me. Oh, is my ammunition full? Yep, full. 4 out of 4. Let's just see. Whoopsie. Okay, I'm also gonna highlight the tracks. You have a rather wide berth around the whole area. So... don't need that anymore, actually. I'm just gonna keep this cool. We're gonna make this strategic now. So... one over there. And... boom. First one. And there comes strategy to all of that. I'm gonna make one... a little bit too far away. We're still cool. Still nothing to worry about. So... and I'm just gonna use all of my shots for that.
Use without ammo.
I'm totally fine. Then I'm gonna have my fire arrows. You would think that it would make things more alert towards me because they're glowing, but they're not. So, I'm...
Ready or not.
there you go. I'm so ready for that. And you're burning now. Then I'm gonna switch over to the normal one. There's stuff in the back that I'm gonna shoot. It's also... always go for the eyes. And that is why I decided to put up a lot of these traps. Because it's just really helpful. Also, I think, yeah, those things up there took a lot of damage.
Damn, no more of these.
Oh, I need arrows. Also, right now, probably not a bad idea. You're standing rather close to me. Ouch! I thought I dodged that one in time, but I didn't. Whoop! Okay, I didn't take damage from that, so whatever. Not completely smooth.
Why did I bring you here?
Not to answer questions.
Aloy.
Survival requires perfection. It was a test to hone my skills against a dangerous new machine.
No. Follow. These are Nora hunting lands. They must be protected. If you hadn't destroyed the Sawtooth, how many Braves might it have killed or injured tomorrow? The lesson lives within the question, Aloy. For years, you've trained to win the Proving, but only for yourself. As a Brave, it will be your duty to fight for your tribe.
My tribe? You said I wouldn't need them.
But I never said the tribe wouldn't need you. The strength to stand alone, Aloy, is the strength to make a stand. To serve a purpose greater than yourself. That is the lesson you must learn. And remember it. After the Proving. And after I'm gone. We're finished here. Follow.